What is up, everybody? How is it going? Oh, man. All right. What is going on with my chat here? There we go. Now my chat's working. All right. The player cues. How I don't miss the... Oh. I was thinking of sticking the mic where if I could put it like right between these two screens right here. But I think that would be... It always feels like it would be challenging. All right. Tomorrow is Monday. How fantastic. Okay, so got this. I am level 12. I can't exactly do anything with that yet, so do our daily guild heists, and I think we'll work on more of the hunting log, which I need to go to North Shroud. North Shroud in Peace Garden. Shouldn't take me too long, I would think, to get to that level. But this is so let's go ahead and equip that, because this will put me at least to 25, so then I can at least continue to get levels. And I might do some quests along the way just to kind of help get those levels in. Okay, where is Peace Garden? Peace Garden is all the way up there. And I'm looking for what? Let's see here. And I'm looking for more micro chew or micro chew. I would say not going across, because those are level 25s. Here they are. I didn't think that was gonna hit me. Sweet. That's all I needed right there. Now... I wish this was kind of more instant, but at least I have a way of getting rid of poisons. So I have 4.5 minutes. So if we can do this in 4.5 minutes, I think we're good. I love this little puppy dog. Oh, can't forget to heal. We don't want to die now, do we? Let's see here. And especially okay, so he is especially savage microchew. Is on the loose, must be reduced to mulch, lest it be allowed to roam the forest freely. Feeding on cuddly woodland creatures and Lala felon children. Gave me some money. Got some money out of that. Okay, so now we're on level 10 of the hunting logs. Alright, let's see here. Let's go to... Let's see here. We're already in the North Shroud. So is there any here while I am still here? No. Okay. So then, yes, let us go to the East Shroud then. I'm surprised the queue's not popping. It's been 6 minutes. I can hear it ticking, but it's not allowing me to accept yet. Comments. See here. Oh. I kind of like the pain, the flow of the Pictomancers. I just don't know. Part of me just doesn't know how I should feel about them. Is anyone leveling a Pictomancer? Alright. East Shroud is there, South Shroud. So let us go to run all the way to East Shroud. And we shall see what happens. Oh, we got levies. Do I have any foods yet? There you go. So now I got an hour of the food buff. I thought I got the aetherite when I was here. Alright. So now we got honey yard. Oh. See, now I'm actually able to deal damage to him. Level 14. Oh, and lucid dreaming. Gradually, yes. Gradually doing MP, so that's going to be fantastic use. At least I got plenty of time on this one. I like it's called Wing Cutter and it like looks like gusts. And this is the last one. Bingo. Okay, perfect. Ninja, Picto, and a Dark Knight. Okay. And I can't, and I still can't do dungeons yet. Not till 15. So, alright, so we got the E-Shroud there. Goblin honey yard. I'm not too worried about the trends. I will take care of these guys. How hard are you all to fight? Alright, so Honey Yard, so it's got to be in this general vicinity, I would think. Unless... Let me just check Bramble Patch, since I'm here. Oh, level 21. Okay. And I am only level 14, so I'm not going to be killing them anytime soon. There we go. And now this is where now I can start doing dungeons. What game is this? This is Final Fantasy XIV. I haven't quite figured out how to make that show on YouTube. Not... because I thought it was showing... Let me get out of this event that I'm doing. Because I am leveling up as a healer, and this is going to be just a little bit slow. But how you doing today? Is it Lubble? All right. Now let me check YouTube here. Hold on. Okay. Maybe... Dashboard... Alright, I think I was able to do that. Yeah, okay. That actually kind of worked for me. There we go. Oh, is this them over here? I think my wife made some noodles in a cup. Oh, I only need to kill 2. Central Shroud, Benchmark, Honey Yard, okay. Central Shroud, East Shroud. And these over here. Alright, so now we can do selection, do Stasha. That's... And I am going to hit this Aetheryte, so I don't have to make this run anymore. Wowzers. Ha! Black bats, and I actually need those. Oh, I'm not the only newbie. Woot! Look at that. I'm not the only newbie. Gunbreaker, Thermaturge, Thermaturge. 2 Thermaturges. What color was it? Green. Oh, hey. 2 levels. Am I gonna get another level from a boss? That's gonna be hilarious. It's interesting to how much gear makes a difference. And I need to go through and do that gear stuff. Because right now I can't. No, what the? Jesus Christ. Oh no. Got everything up. Go to town. Ooh, look at that. Oh, we need the water key. Awesome, okay. And by the time it comes up, 21 seconds on a minute cooldown, I mean, that's really not bad. Alright, let's see here. Can we gain another level? Stone 2. And Swift Cast. Oh, I got Swift Cast. That means I can now battle res. I gotta give it to the tank. I got 3. 3. All right. I hit level 18. Let us go and get some gear, shall we? I dinged like what? 3 times, almost 4 times doing that dungeon. Like, oh my gosh. Excuse me. All right. Come on, little pup dog. Let's go. Let's get gear, shall we? Then let us proceed. When it comes to your place in a party, you are the soothing wind of restoration. As such, rather than engaging the enemy directly, your primary role is to focus upon the mending of wounds. With the support of your diligent healing, your party will prevail against even the most savage of foes. Now that you understand what is expected of you, we can continue with the lesson. The upcoming exercise requires that you keep your ally healed. Provide support, defeat the enemy, and victory will be yours. Any questions? We can begin as soon as you are ready. Let the training commence. That was so dumb. Oh, that was so dumb. Healing NPCs suck. In this next exercise, you will be healing multiple allies. Battle is chaotic and you must needs learn flexibility. Thus, you will find yourself in a scenario in which sudden reinforcements threaten your party. You will need to stay alert and switch your attention between allies as the situation demands. Provide support, defeat the enemy, and victory will be yours. Any questions? We can begin as soon as you're ready. Alright. Use your defensives. Should they be using their defenses? And the tank should have pulled them off the DPS. Like, it's as simple as that. I love these because they're all instant queues. Yes, you have my full attention. As before, you must watch for signs you are being attacked. Move swiftly and time your cast to avoid interruption. Success will be the matter of combining lessons already learned. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Alright. So who we attack it first? Did they change him? Oh, they must have, because this is the one with the ring. Oh, sweet! I can get Palace of the Dead. Alright, let's get to the Conjurer's Guild. Alright, got stone 2. When do I get my next 46? Okay. I could choose at level 50. It's good to see you again, Viceroy. By the aura you exude, it is plain you have grown further as a conjurer. The time has come that you acquaint yourself with the third element of our art, water. For the first part of your lesson, you are to take this flask of pristine water and pour it at the foot of the hedge tree found near Hawthorne Hut. The water's purity will draw forth the corrupting entity that is siphoning the tree's life force. Dispatch this being and then speak with Brother Josen at the Hawthorne Hut. As you might expect, he is a conjurer with a fine ear for the murmurings of brook and stream. Listen well to his advice if you would learn to master the element of water. Alright. And I actually have, which is why I wanted to get that. Hedge tree. Up. I see it right there. Plain as night. Couldn't say plain as day, so. Is okay, so I'm coming for you too eventually. Greetings, Viceroy. Brother Isumi informed me of your coming. I assume it was you who purified the befouled water at the hedge tree. The joyous bubbling of the elementals was a pleasure to hear. On behalf of both them and myself, I thank you. Now, without further ado, let us speak of that which Brother Yisumi sent you here to learn. I trust you did not find it strange to be asked to tend to a tree with your lesson this day. Concerns the element of water. One need not have studied botany to realize that the forest requires more than rich soil to flourish. Water is essential for carrying the nutrients in the earth from a tree's roots all the way to the very tip of its leaves. This precious liquid is the lifeblood of the 12th wood. Without it, not would grow, but should it rise in too great a volume and too swiftly, the nourishing flow will become a crashing wave that washes away all before it. It is important to realize that all of nature is in balance. As Conjure derives its power from nature, we must take care not to use our art in a manner like to disrupt this state. Ever must we be mindful of the ceaseless tug of war embodied in creation, this fruitful stalemate of the elements. Brother Jarson, are you about? I am here, sir. What has transpired? I heard a young antelope stag has gone berserk. I don't know what's got him so panicked, but there's no claiming him now. The mad beast gored the soldiers sent to shepherd him away from civilian settlements, leaving us with a pile of wounded over at Jocelyn's Spire, and not enough hands to stanch the bleeding. We need a healer and fast. Curious. I sense nothing amiss in the whispering of the elementals. What could have frightened these antelopes so? Ah, apologies. I shall revisit these musing anon. Let us make haste. If matters are as chaotic as you say, I fear the number of injured may be rising as we speak. I doubt that we too will suffice. We must divide our forces. Viceroy, travel straight away to Jocelyn's Bar and tend to the wounded. I shall endeavor to rally further healers and follow after you, bearing what restorative unguents I can. You, sir, head to Stillglade Fane and beseech the aid of Brother Isumi. Who are a conjure, you say? Praise Nafika. You've come not a moment too soon. Sounds like yet more wounded have just been carried in. Pray off them what aid you can. I can breathe again. Thank you. These folks are out of danger for the present, but I fear our reprieve shall be brief. The battle with the stags yet rages, and there are reports of yet more wounded. I bid you join the wood whalers and help put an end to this. Seek them just off the road that leads to the northeast, and do not worry, my art should be sufficient to prevent matters from worsening here. Now go. Alright, we're going, I'm going. Wasn't expecting a giant freaking bee to be coming right at me. I got the magic stick 2 for hitting level 20. Let's go. Was that you that just meowed earlier? Alright. Give me one moment. I will be right back. I swear I have the nosiest cat in the world. I love you, man. I love you. Yes. Alright. So I'm working on repairing the bathroom, our bathroom toilet. So if I have to get up again, that's why. Come to lend a hand, have you? Quickly, the fight is this way. Conjure, your aid. Y'all are gonna be squishy as hell. Can my Medica do anything here? No. Jesus. See what I mean? But I got a nosy cat. You used rays, didn't you? I'm fine. Don't mind me. Pray tell me that we are not too late. Sophie, what have you done? I forbade you from using such methods. Guildmaster? I will not see you repeat your mother's mistakes. My mother never did anything wrong. Can't just freaking do that to her. Viceroy, may I ask you that you follow her, please? I fear my presence will only serve to provoke her further. Because you just freaking go off the rails on an 8-year-old child. However old she is. Like, you just stood there and saying, repeating her mother's mistakes. Like, you can't do that to... What is wrong with you? She cannot have gone far in her weakened state. Yeah, no, she didn't go far. I don't understand. When I try to cast spells, nothing happens. When I reach for my power, there's just nothing there. Is this what the Guildmaster was trying to warn me about? He said I was repeating my mother's mistakes. The same thing happened to her. Losing her magic, I mean. And then she... Am I going to die? This can't be happening. I didn't think... Please, I need to be alone. So she's now realizing that her mother lost her powers because her mother just gave into magic and not realizing what also she needed. Viceroy, you have returned at last. Were you able to speak with Sophie? I see. I once taught you that conjurers harness the power of nature, that we might bring about change. Earth, wind, water, healing. The principle is no different. For the art of mending, we draw on the boundless life force of nature and bestow it upon the wounded. Sophie has never sought to borrow from that bounty. Her power to heal stems from her own life force. The vital energies of mortals are, however, finite. And now that which I most feared has come to pass. Her mother unwittingly took her own life through the continued use of her healing skills. And Sylphie's aptitude for the art is, if anything, even greater. Thus, it is not unexpected that she should reach the limits of her strength at a much earlier age. If we do not intervene, this terrible tragedy will be repeated, and I, for one, could not bear to see the child suffer the same fate as her mother. I shall think on a solution to this dark dilemma. It may be that I will have need of your assistance in the near future, Viceroy. Do not doubt your abilities. You are a conjurer who has passed the trials of earth, wind, and water. You grow closer to nature with every passing day, and I sense within you the seeds of greatness. In your encounter with water, you learned its role as a bringer of light, but you also felt the implacable power of a surging wave as it swept you along in its path. Like earth and wind and nature at large, the element of water is possessed of more than one aspect. Having completed the third lesson, I am satisfied that you have mastered the fundamentals of conjuring. Yet this is but the beginning of your journey. Henceforth, you must strive to attune yourself ever more closely to the elements and to nature. Greetings, Viceroy. You radiate the confidence of a conjurer who neglects not his studies of the elements. I confess, I have no lesson for you to learn this day. Instead, I would ask that you aid me in the education of another. Yes, I speak of Sylphie. I had a feeling, like, come on. After no small amount of prompting bordering on coercion, the child has finally promised to attempt to embrace the forces of nature. But I am afraid the matter is not so easily resolved. Sylphie has never attempted to learn the basic offensive spells that you and most other conjurers mastered before first venturing into the wild. As such, she is ill-equipped to undertake the trials which furnished you and your peers with an understanding of the elements. Put simply, she is no match for the tainted spirits of nature. But if a more capable conjurer were to accompany her and purify the corruption in her stead, it may yet serve to impress upon her the power of the forces at work. I bid you take her on a pilgrimage around the Twelveswood and give her the opportunity to witness these confrontations firsthand. Earth, wind, water. She must know them all. Show her the majesty and primal ferocity of nature. As it was with you, let Earth be her first lesson. Sylphie awaits you at Bent Branch Meadows. Pray forgive my presumption, but I thought it's best to send her on ahead while her conviction remains strong. Once you have located the patch of corrupted soil at Bent Branch, draw forth the tainted sprite and let her witness the struggle that ensues. May the elementals aid you on this endeavor. Yeah, I got my first apprentice. You are kind to help me. I've done nothing but mock you. Well, if you're ready, the corrupted soul is just there. I'll promise I'll be paying attention. Ah, I wasn't scared. I was just a little startled. That's all. It was as if a mass of solid wrath had erupted from the ground. I've never felt anything like... I mean, never mind. We have to head to the Bannock next. Let's get this over with. Oh, Sylphie. Corrupted air defeat the tainted wind sprite. Okay, so... And that shouldn't be too bad. Gods. The wind blew straight through me. It felt both gentle and sharp at the same time. I can't explain it. This is something you can conjure? Let's be on the way. The last one is in Lilystone. Lilystone. First, it's gonna be all the way freaking down there. Yep. I can't do that. I figured it'd be a shortcut. No. No, Sora. No, Sora. No, Sora. Stop it. He wants to go into the bathroom. He doesn't like when there's closed doors. Stop it, Sora. The lake is so beautiful. I never noticed how clearly the sky is reflected in its surface. I've never noticed. Let's head back. I'm ready to speak with the guildmaster now. Now she wants to listen. Welcome back, my avid conjurers. How fare you in your encounter with the elements? Sylphie, what did you sense as Viceroy cleansed the sources of corruption? It's hard to explain. It was like hearing voices crying out in joy. And I felt their happiness wash over me. The world seemed sharper, more alive. It was almost as if nature was speaking to me. But why, Brother Isumi? Why did my mother teach me to avoid this side of Conjure? What was she so afraid of? There are certain truths that hide behind the mask of our words. There is much that your mother didn't tell you. But you needn't seek all the answers at once. Give me a sec. Even now, your mind wanders amid a sudden inundation of awareness. The first time we connect with nature can be a wonderful but disorienting experience. I suggest you allow yourself some time to adjust to this new perspective. Yes, Guildmaster. You have my gratitude, Viceroy. Thanks to you, Sylphie has taken most important step. You heard her mention voices crying out in joy, did you not? It appears the mother's gift has passed on to the daughter. Such sensitivity is not something one can achieve through meditation and training, but a blessing that only a few fortunate chosen receive. And as you have no doubt surmised, Sophie's mother was one such person. The misunderstanding of that blessing, however, was what led her down such a tragic path. We cannot allow Sophie's astonishing talents to consume her in the same manner. But we must get ahead of ourselves. The girl has barely awoken to her potential. And for the potential to be fully realized, your support is yet needed. I suspect she failed to mention that the promise of your involvement in her lessons was the reason for her change of heart. Ah, you underestimate the impression your quiet determination has made on young Sophie. Well, of course I have a quiet demeanor, like freaking I don't get a voiceover. If modesty prevents you from acknowledging your own good deed, consider this task a part of your training. For conjurers or healers of wounds, be they physical or otherwise, walk with her on her journey, Viceroy, and together explore the myriad mysteries of nature. Actually, before I do that, withdraw. Alright. Give me a second, I'll be right back. I gotta do something in the bathroom that I'm working on. And I will be right back. Should only need like maybe 10 minutes. So I'm just going to try take a look at it and see if I did fully fix it. I had to let some stuff stay and kind of dry up, so but yeah, no, so hopefully no one goes anywhere, and I'll talk to y'all here as soon as I get back. Don't go anywhere. It's fine. We just need a towel there. Alright, I'm back. And cat's going crazy. Alright. Enjoy. Let's. Sorry if you're hearing the crunching and me chewing. Oh, is that they're overpowered now? I wish I had Medica 2. I wish I could just mouse over. Hmm? I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been poisoned as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Viceroy and me serve by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs as long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. This will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Viceroy. So as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Zabar has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Okay. Alright, so the chest and the pants. No, not those pants. These pants. Greetings, good sir. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhaps you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. Oh, that's right. He's on top. Oh, shoot. I never went and talked. What is it? God, it's not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by the muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Damn. I'm not that kind of person, lady. I preach the teachings of Azema, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azima is the keeper of the sun and the goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. And you are another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Man, I'm a conjurer. I thought about being part of the immortal flames. Not today. I was about to get the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now, get out of here so I can finish my story. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Viceroy. The camp is abuzz with the talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract a wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away helpless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly spirits to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Tuco. A fine evening for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You look absolutely smashing, Viceroy. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Quarry, not quarry. Quarry. Oh, you poor, unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nalthal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of the atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful mummer, Ungust. What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. Please, don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there if not born. Some moons ago, the Emulger raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder a village at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them. Few as they were, everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Emulger in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Emulger. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you're not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. Was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could smell mole meat for a score of a lifetime and not see even a fraction of what the moles would pay me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Whoa, not you again. Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that. I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to being aught that leaves your mouth, but no matter, there will be time enough to learn the truth. As he cries, Viceroy, be a good man and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. I am so glad that they give you these freaking things to like just port right there. So what knowledge you're teaching? Oh, okay. I gotta be level 15 in the one profession. So 32. Level 47. Welcome back, Viceroy. I'm pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause, that you might take to the field suitably prepared. I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment in Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the will become clear. Hey. Go. Sweet. I just redeemed the one, and now I just need to... I'm almost done with the event that is going on Twitch. How's everyone doing this fine Sunday? Let's get some chats going. What would you say if I told you that inanimate objects can possess a soul? They can, believe it or not. Although the soul in question is not their own, but that of their owner. Through faithful service, the arms and armor that we use come to hold our spiritual energy. Thus do we form a spirit bond with them. The spiritual energy can be drawn out and converted into materia. Special kind of crystal that can be attached to gear to enhance its properties. I am well versed in the ways of material extraction. If you wish to learn more about the process, it would be my pleasure to teach you. You are ready to commence your learning? Good. As you all have gathered by now, materia is the crystallized form of one's spiritual energy. As this energy is derived from an individual psyche, a volatile beast at the best of times, a degree of variance is to be expected in its production. In practice, this means that you won't know the exact properties of a stone until you cradle it in your hand. Now, materia won't grant you much of anything on its own. Its power must be tapped. See, and this is achieved by melding it to gear. Know, though, that it takes the deft hands of a craftsman to meld the materia. You can always seek others to attach materia on your behalf, but if you would sooner do it yourself, I recommend you speak with Vahobas. Melding is her field of expertise. So that's where the materia stuff come in. Psh, who is Uplander come to 10th ring of Mutamix bubble pots? Fighty Tool drinks in air self. When full of air self, Fighty Tool changes to Stony Shine, name of materia. If materia join with other Fighty Tool, then Big Eye's Fighty Tool gains power of very self. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Benphilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Nymphilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings fighty tool to Mutamix, yes? Fighty tool is on strong as eating tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia. The materia, master. Now eyes of Uplander point at fighty tool, yes? Materia join with fighty tool. Fighty tool gains power of materia. Fighty tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take fighty tool to Nymphilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment, then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond. That being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutanix turned that dagger of yours from summit as a would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowing of crafty making. With knowing of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowing of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutanix. But can I just get them like off the auction house or something? Or do one more random dungeon. Clear, because I got the thing. And I just want to... Hail there, adventurer. I'm Nedrick Ironheart, an explorer by trade and a scion by allegiance. And you, my friend, look to me an adventurer in need of a challenge. I happen to know just the place that will offer it to you. Tucked away in a corner of eastern Thanalan lies Halatali, and it is there that you will find all the excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history. It was built some 100 years past as a training ground for gladiators. The calamity laid ruin to it, though, as it did to most things. Now Halatali is a shadow of its former self, but in the dark of that shadow lurk wild beasts, both bloodthirsty and beyond count. For one such as yourself, I dare say there is no place finer than Halatali to test your skill and refine your technique. Indeed, I've taken the liberty of passing your name along to the flames who oversee the place. Should you visit, speak with one Fafa Joni near the entryway. I can smell the food my wife is making. Welcome back, Viceroy. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful? Yes, it did. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Viceroy, to make it your ally. Now it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. Lord of the Inferno. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning your ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Viceroy. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Alright, and Halatali should be right there too. Be right back, everyone. All right, everyone. I'm out. Food is done.